bulk of the deck. I just didn't want to like fix the top of my curve, or I need like a few more 4-drops. Like I can do that, but in this I can't do it because I was just like, oh, I've got all my lands. Now it's pack 3. Now I just pick like the best spells. Speaking of picking the best spells, Path to Exile, pretty good. Path to Exile is definitely no swords to plowshares. It's like basically the same card, except sword says you can cast this on turn 1, and Path says you can, well, if you cast this on turn 1, you get punished. You know? Basically. I tend not to try to path in the first 3 turns. So, when I played Vintage Cube, which is what I've had the most success with, for those who don't know me, I had a lot of success with Vintage Cube. I got like 23-ish trophies playing the last Vintage Cube. And I got a fair amount of trophies playing the last Modern Cube. And if you want to check out some of those videos, Adelaide Eternal, they're on YouTube there. My teammates and I got a few Cube videos there. Dude, Mystic Confluence is so good. So is Adelaide Fields. This is a little different though. Approach of the Second Sun. What do you guys think of Approach of the Second Sun? I'm really not sure. I see it get passed really, really late. So I assume a lot of people are down on it. I've definitely won a game with it. Because the second time you cast it, you don't even need it to resolve. So you need it to resolve the first time. But the second time, you don't even need it to resolve. If this spell was cast from your hand. Right? Or does it need to resolve? Is it part of the win the game ability, is part of resolving? I can't remember. But I think you don't need to let the second one resolve. Which is pretty good. I'm not doing the 5 color lands thing again, guys. I'm just picking lands because lands are good. Is it really dark for y'all? My lights went out. It's weird. Oh, that's going to be a headache to change that globe. It's going to be an absolute headache. I think Draining Work is way too, very suspicious. Way too, like, I win now. But otherwise you've just got like a 6-mana counter spell in your hand, just waiting for it to be good, you know? And then they cast like a Devoted Druid and you're like, do I Draining Welk it? Do I get my 3/3? Yeah. Blue-white tempo. Take the knight. Move into play. Cut the path. Play Cruel Ultimatum. Let's take the knight. Palace Boy. I think this card's good. Also, Custody Lich is very similar to Palace Jailer. If you guys haven't played much with Custody Lich, this card's good. It's Palace Jailer, except if you hit an ETB creature, because they sack as opposed to exile, but if they hit an ETB creature and they get the Monarch back, it's like not as brutal for you, because if you win Monarch back, it says every time you get Monarch, they sack. So if they win Monarch back when you've got Palace Jailer out, they get their creature back. Oh no. If they get their creature back... Oh, thank you very much. Hey, thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Enjoy your dinner. Yeah, if you get Palace Jailer back when you've got the Custody Leash instead, if you win Monarch, they have to sack another creature. So it's kind of like not the end of the world. I think Settler Refuge is like a very good card. Yeah, thanks. I don't know quite how to pronounce your name. Tinolian. I think maybe the J's are silent. Tinolian. Well, thanks heaps for coming and watching. Strat planning's decent. Parallax Way is also, I think, an underrated card. Compass Bodyguard. Okay, that card's cool. Battle Screech, I like that. I just want to see if this white, like a white blue tempo deck's viable. Like get a bunch of like cheap white creatures, and then back it up with like Spell Pierce, Spell Snare Daze. Maybe it's just mono white. Like 2 blue spells aren't that good. To be honest, the only thing that's really keeping me in blue is these quality lands. The lands are good. That's it. Forked Bolt. See you later. Cindervine, see you later. This is just my OCD. I hate it. When you like move one of the cards to the sideboard here, you can never move it back. Check it out. I can't ever grab it. It absolutely ruins my OCD. So I have to do that. I don't ever really want to play Highlander. Yeah, so right now, I've actually got the makings of a mono white deck, which is where I had the most success with Vintage Cube. I won, I think, legit, like 60% of my trophies in mono white. Like, it's a crazy amount. Raman's quite good. Raman very much fits that theme of that blue-white tempo deck as well. And alternatively, Sphinx's Rev, I think, is okay. I'm going to take Raman. I'm not fully sold on blue. Like, this is such a good mono-white spell, the Spectral Procession. But Visions is quite a good blue spell as well. I'm very tempted by mono white. Very tempted. Let's hope that I got wheels. Yeah. Like, I don't really want to pick up Supreme Verdict, even though it looks fitting in terms of the colour scheme. Look at all these 1-drops. If I'm not playing them, it's good. What is this? Console's Lieutenant. 2/1 first striker, Renown. That says when they hit, you get a... If it's renowned, other attack creatures get plus. Okay, so it's like an aggro card. Let's take it. Treasure Cruise there, also something to be said for that. Thinking... Mishra's Factory. I'm going in on this white deck. After picking up Kithian and Consoles, I think I want to do this more aggro play. What we really need is like an equipment. There's a Bone Splitter in this format. That card's so sick. Have you ever seen that? It's 1 and 1 to equip, and it's just +2/+0. It's just so cheap, man. It's just like, it's the cheapest way to make every single one of your cards a threat. I also really like Ancestral Blade. This card's, I think, really good. 2 for a 2/2, which is like, whatever. You know, it's not woeful, but, you know. It's fine to do on turn 2, and it gets outmaneuvered, outpowered very quickly, but then you get to split that into 2 threats, which is always good. That's why I like, you know... I don't know, Deranged Hermit is good, you know, because you split the threats. And you get an equipment and you can just make your other guys good. I think the card's good. I'm going to take the clearing though, after all that. Because that's what you want if you're playing aggro. You want something that taps on your colours and cycles. Yeah, still I could come back into blue. It's not completely out of there, but for now I think I'm going to go white. If we pick up like a Daze or something, like Days. I don't think there's a gush in this format. That would be a bit too strong. But Days is quite good. Oh, Kobe, you're killing me. You're killing me. Oh, Kobe, get off. So Kithian's pretty much a fantastic spell, right? Especially in the mono white. Unexpectedly Absent, one of my all-time favourites, man. This card's so good. It's so catch-all. Most of the time, I just go white. You get so much good tempo. Gets rid of tokens forever. If you really hate the permanent, and the chance that you really hate the permanent, it's more likely that... I don't mind this card either. It's more likely that you really hate a permanent in the late game, like they're playing Inferno Titan or something. You're like, ugh. And by that stage, you've got a bunch of mana, so you can just like sink it. But like most of the time, you can just play it on like turn 2 or 3 or 4. Or you can play it on turn 2 and just like, you can like your Birds of Paradise, you can recast it. You know what I mean? It's similar to bolting the bird. And when you bolt the bird, like if they top deck the bird the following turn, like a turn 2 bird is like significantly worse than a turn 1 bird. So it's really good versus dogs. I forgot what spell like. Just like any non-ETB permanent, it's good verse. I don't love Silverblade Paladin. Paladin? Yeah, and Nykthos, I would not play it even in the mono color deck. It's just so cumbersome, man. Just like what a headache if you have like Plains Nykthos and then you do like Kithian Dauntless, Banalish, you know, this white guy. It's like that's when it's supposed to be the best and it's the worst. Triplicate Spirits, Convoke, create 3/1/1 spirits with... and the Spectral Procession didn't wheel. Oh, that's going to kill me. That's interesting. I don't love it. Adento Vanguard seems much better. Dude, Adento Vanguard's my jam. Manatite. Dude, Preordain. There is a Preordain in this format. That's crazy. Preordain is Buster-Runeskis. Maybe Buster-Runeskis is the wrong term. Maybe Buster-Runeskis is the wrong term. It's not the kind of card that's like busted, you know? It's not a busted card. Because it doesn't do busted things. It's just... I think like, they don't have Bitter Blossom in here, but they got Dreadwater Invasion. So obviously they've made the decision that Bitter Blossom is too strong. But Preordain is significantly better than Bitter Blossom. You know, you go to the last like 10 years of Legacy top decks, GP winning decks, top 8 winning decks. You tell me how many Bitter Blossoms are in there compared to Preordains. You'll blow your mind. I don't know where you can find that statistic. But if you could find it, it would, you know. Bitter Blossom's very good, but there's no Preordain. How many humans do I have? Sour Temptation. I mean, I'm going to go back to the blue. Hooman, Pegasus, Hooman, Vampire. Hooman. I got some Hoomans. Are we playing Hoomans? Are we playing mono white Hoomans? If I trophy this deck and I enjoy the commentary and I title it, I'm going to spell it Hoomans with an O-O. And you can't do anything to stop me. Can't do anything to stop me. So what I'm looking for now is, because I've got quite a good deck. I'm pretty happy with it. In fact, I'm very happy with it. I believe there's a Swords to Plowshares in this format. This is it, all in. If I wanted to go blue here, I'd pick up the land. So all in a mono white. Yeah, sorry, what was I saying? What I'm looking for now, Swords to Plowshares. I believe there's one in this format. Maybe 2 equipments. Don't want more than 2. They've got like this new one. It's like +3/+1. It's 3 to play, 1 to equip. +3/+1. And when your creature dies, you flip cards until you hit, Thalia. Yeah, we're in the right colours. That's such a good pickup. I was going to say Thalia next. I mean, we've got a bloomin' Vrin's Wingmare. I mean, Thalia is just like one cheaper than that. Intangible Virtues, okay, that's okay. I don't think I'll actually end up playing it. I don't want something that like makes my other cards good. I just want a good card. Maybe if we'd hit the Spectral Procession, but nah. And then the other things I'm looking for, even then, nah. The other things I'm looking for is... This card's just not good if... It's got high potential. I think it's cool, it's interesting, but... It's bad when you're behind, it's good when you're ahead. Simple as that. Manatithe Wheel, that's good. Yeah, and then more of these like silent clearing cards. Like, I don't know, all the what are they called? Cycle lands or whatever. So that I can keep that curve low. So I can keep the curve low and still have enough lands to play. Like play 16 lands with it. And then just cycle off once I start flooding. But yeah, I'm liking this. Maybe even 1 or 2 more 1-drops. There's a big difference between playing 1-drops and 2-drops. And like in reality, as much as I like Spirit of the Labyrinth, I think Venerable Knight's actually kind of better in a weird way. It seems weird to say, but the Venerable Knight kind of does more damage in the long run, because it's not just that it does 2 extra damage. Because if you think of Magic saying like, oh, alright, well you can play Venerable Knight the turn before you can play Spirit of the Labyrinth. So you get 2 damage in sure, but the Spirit will catch up in time. Well, not entirely true, because Venerable Knight isn't competing with other 1-drops as much as Spirit of the Labyrinth will be competing with 2-drops. And Venerable Knight allows me to go, on turn 1, 1-drop, on turn 2, 2-drop, or turn 1, 1-drop, turn 2, 1-drop, 1-drop. So there's a lot more flexibility in the early stages. And you can always play a 1-drop. I could play turn 1 Venerable Knight, turn 2 Kithian, pass turn, if I don't have a 2-drop. Do you know what I mean? So the 1-drops are more versatile because they can be played on both the turns, but the Spirit can only be played on turn 2. So it just opens up this whole extra turn, you know, and when you're trying to play aggressively with something like a mono white deck, which isn't an aggro deck, but still needs to be aggressive, then being able to play... What's happening with this draft, man? I was like ranting, and then... it ended. I didn't realise. Yeah, I don't want Lightning Greaves. I think this is just good, right? There's like 24 cards. Let's just add 14 islands. Let's not do that. Add 14 planes. Double check there's no weird things in there. There's a little bit too much removal. We've got Unexpectedly Absent, Settle the Wreckage, Palace Jailer, Cast Out, Conclave, Path to Exile. It's like a little smidgen too much spot removal. I wouldn't mind like a couple more 1-drops and some of the premium removal like swords. But this'll do. I'd also rather play either 16 lands with like 3 of the cycles, or just play 15. Because our curve is pretty low. Can't really play anything else though. So let's just run this. I think this deck's good. It had a bit of a chance to be a little bit stronger, as I was saying, the stronger things. But the few more 1-drops. But I think there's a big difference between a 1-drop and a 2-drop when you're trying to be aggressive. And the reason a lot of decks don't run the 1-drops is because, they're not trying to be aggressive. Like a control deck's not going to run a Venerable Knight because it's not competing on turn 1, and it's not like it doesn't have to. Like this deck kind of has to play something on turn 2, It doesn't have to play something on turn 1, but it has to play something on turn 2. Most of the time. Oh, yeah. 16 lands. We don't need many, we just need 2. I'm gonna keep it. Where's Brutal? Silver Blade's the worst. Whew. So, obviously having to rip a land. We've got 2 draws to do it. Worst case scenario, we can at least play a 1-drop and a 2-drop. As in, we can play a turn 1 play and a turn 2 play. Let's go Kithian first. It is a bit less damage this way. Now that I'm saying it out loud, I'm wondering why I'm doing it. It is a bit less damage. I think I should have led Dauntless. Alright, here we go. Land at the top. Is that good or bad? I can't quite tell. So definitely something to be said for Thalia there. But I get this guy tapped and he can't block. So it lets me just swing. But I guess Thalia's got first strike anyway, so maybe I should have just done Thalia because then I can't block with this guy. Yeah, whatever. Land off the top. Land off the top. Blood Artist, that's pretty good. Yeah, Blood Artist is very good. God damn it. Don't really want to play Thalia now because I've got the Unexpectedly Absent. I guess you can have Indestructible. Semi-indestructible. Yeah, the Blood Artist is very good because it means this zombie guy can just be on blocks for days, even champ blocks for days, and I can't rely on the Dread Horde invasion just like eventually killing them. Because what you can do versus the like Bitter Blossom technique, just like get them down to like 5 or 6 and then just go on blocking duty forever, you know. But I can't really do that with the Blood Artist out. It was very hard to race the Blood Artist as well. It's hard to slow the game down and it's hard to race. Oh, that card's cool. That card's very good with the... Yeah. This combination of spells is very good. Very, very good. Very impressive. They've got a token generating thing. They've got something that can... like a recursive threat. They've got a payoff for sacking creatures. And then they've got a way to sacrifice creatures. They can sack the zombie army and Gravecrawler each turn. And now I've got to make a decision. And my decision is... do I deal with this thing now? Or do I apply more pressure? But if they're going to be doing this anyway, sacking creatures, then maybe I should top it. I think I'm going to top it. I will swing first, yep. Alright. The reason is... yeah, I'll swing. The reason is just because this thing's inevitably going to sack. They don't get to hit their third mana. Yeah, jeez. I don't think we can beat this Blood Artist, man. I don't think we can beat this Blood Artist. Maybe we just need to hit third mana, deploy all our threats and Alpha Strike or something. That deck's cool. Difficult to establish like such an engine. So pro black seems very good versus them. Alright. Seems very good. I don't know if I can swing into this. Because they just block the zombie army, right? Like they're just blocking again the life back from Blood Artist. I think playing a first strike is decent. Maybe playing the 3-1 to prevent the draw. Yeah, playing the 3-1 because they get black anyway. So that plays around Thalia pretty nicely. Actually, I want to hit third land so I can Mirror Crusader. Strike more. It's pretty good. Oh, Blood Artist trigger again. Dude, it's so hard to race. So hard to race a Blood Artist. It's pretty difficult to block this Grey Crawler, it just costs them black. We can't really stuff with them on mana because we're stuffed with them on mana. Do you know what I mean? We don't have enough board out. Sack with the evoke trigger on the stack. That's nice. Yeesh, yeesh. 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 Wow. That's it. This is a game to behold. I'm impressed. I'm just impressed. Too good. Too good. There's 0 draws here, right? Even Mirror Crusader doesn't do it. Well, that was impressive. Let's run it back. I don't think they can establish that engine every time. And if they can, kudos. Come on, man. It's like 0 lands and then 2 lands, and we like legit didn't hit our 3rd land until the end of the match. This is so brutal. We've got a beautiful curve. 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop, 4 drop. But we can't really skip. We can't really skip drop any lands here either. Maybe imposing Sovereign's bad. That might seem weird after what I just said regarding having to play turn 2. But I think specifically Mirren and Palace Jailer are very, very strong. Against this guy. And I don't know. It hurts it hurts. It's a lot of damage. I would have dropped that if I had the chance. I definitely would have dropped that. But I just want to try to hit... I have to keep Mirror Crusader. Because there's a good chance they just can't answer. I mean, there's a good chance they can just lightning bolt it. But there's also a good chance they just legit can't answer it. Okay. So he's a knight, so if they trade with this Venerable Knight, I put a +1 counter on my Mirror Crusader. This guy's good. Cranko Tin Street Kingpin. When he attacks, he gets +1/+1 counter permanently, so he's a 2/3. And then you make 2/1/1s. Sick. Anyway. Not so sick that a Palace Jailer can't crush it. And I believe we get to swing both. Like, if they spot remove Palace Jailer, then swing. Oh man, that's bad for them. Unless they've got a sweeper, I don't know why they did that. Surely you'd want to just try to spot remove Palace Jailer, swing and get your guy back. Raven is Chewbacca. Ah, they think they're gonna get, yeah. They think they get the creature back if they kill the Palace Jailer. But you don't. You get the creature back if you get Monarch back. So they can still get their creature back. But I don't like their chances. I also really like playing Thalia with Mana Tithe up. So I swing for 6, I draw for Monarch. I have a 3/2 first striker versus their Chewbacca. Drop to exile. So they have to spot remove Thalia through a Mana Tithe. And even then I get a path. That's game over. That's game over. I can't come back from that. But we've still got a game 3 and the deck looks cool, man. The deck looks really good. It's impressive. It's very impressive. Whenever another idiot dies, you draw a card. Seems irrelevant. Okay. Oh, Paul. There's an argument that a path next in my turn with the Tithe up. Probably actually would have been better to not bait them. Yeah, would have been better. I think though that then I could just Conclave as well. I had 4 mana. So I could do that Conclave Tribunal thing. Alright, I'm pretty skeptical going into this game 3. That's decent. Would really like a 1-drop to round it out, especially with the 2 Anthem dudes. But that's okay. A lot of choices here for 2. It's obviously not going to be Thalia's Lieutenant. It's probably going to be Thalia Garden of Fraven. To start the tax, since I've got a lot of creatures, so I'm not getting taxed at all. Yeah, they're playing this Blood Artist thing. It's strong. Alright, hopefully we can tax him here. Got a lot of humans as well. This Thalia's gonna be really relevant. I mean, I wasn't even trying to play tribal, but I had a lot of humans. A lot of humans. First striker. Difficult to deal with. So we're gonna go the 3-drop this turn, and then next turn 2-drop, 2-drop. And we can in fact connect here, I think. That's not a zombie. That guy can't block. Yeah. Yeah, so next turn imposing Sovereign Thalia's Lieutenant seems very good, assuming this turn doesn't involve spot removal. Bummer. Yep. Okay. I'm half tempted to keep the first striker on blocks, but they've only got 2 1/1s. The only creature that I can't successfully block is the Gravecrawler. And I don't want to just keep playing around the fact that they could have spot removal, you know? Because there's spot removal, though they can spot remove Thalia anyways. Lifelink is good. How does this guy flip? Whenever another non-token creature dies. And it comes in with 3 and they get to reanimate it. This block here, I assume they're only swinging so they can pay red and draw off some cards. Yeah. It's pretty good. Alright, so each player discards a card, return. And I think we're gonna lose. Zorpot Cutthroat. Goblin Bombardment. This deck's sick, man. Bounce Thalia's Lieutenant. With Flicker Wisp. Oh, I like that play. But now I have to choose. I think it's going to be Silent Clearing. Hope we rip a land. I do like that play though. I'm not confident. I'm not. Mid Battlesphere? Okay, Settle the Wreckage is pretty sweet. Do I settle now though? Do I get Greedy Boys? Do I get Greedy Boys? A Human's Enter. Do I become a Greedy Boy and play Flicker Wisp, get heaps of damage on the board, and then when it's really racy, then I Settle the Wreckage? Okay. Lily down. What does that mean? What do they got? I'm scared. What does it mean? I think we just want to put a bit of damage on the board. I can also Flicker Wisp the zombie token there, which is decent. Like, you just get rid of it forever. But I agree. I like flicking the Thalia's Lieutenant because hopefully the Settle of the Wreckage is going to deal with it. Creatures enter tapped, so Glorybringer here doesn't do it. Swing, sure, you got it. Oh, this is tight. Tight. The Zulaport Cutthroat, man, it does things. Like, if he like mass removes, then he just like, it's a 14 life turnaround, you know? Bar out, man. Smokestack. Been a while since I lost to a smokestack. But lose you can. Let's swing first. I think we Alpha Strike. We want to encourage an Alpha Strike back, right? I don't know, I'm not getting Alpha Strikey vibes from this player. They were very Alpha Strikey before. Settle the Wreckage is definitely good versus their deck. Because they got like annoying little grey crawls and stuff. But I'm wondering if we... Like, are they even gonna Alpha Strike? Or are they just... Am I just keeping up Settle the Wreckage for a grey crawler? You know? Whatever. Let's keep up Settle. They can like make me sack a Thalia's Lieutenant or something. It's not that bad. Or just the planes. I think that was a pretty key decision. Loading up the board there with a bit more damage. Could have been better. I don't like it. Alright, Alpha Strike. I don't want to take the 2. That's the truth. I don't want to take it. I actually don't want to take it. God damn it. This Zulaport is good, man. They can, like, block. They can... I guess they're locked into double blocking, right? They are locked into double blocking. Let's do it. Cost 1 extra. Oh, that is extra. They are locked into double blocking. Which means you get rid of the Zulaport. I think we needed the Spirit last time. What should I sack? I think I'll sack a Plains. It's a pretty good one. I think Kithian has to attack as well. Yeah, so I'll Alpha Strike first and then I'll play out my cards. Dude, win or lose, their deck is sick. So we take 2, they gain 2. And they Eldest Rebound with a Smokestack. I think we win. Their last card in hand's got to be pretty good, or their last 2 cards. Alright. I'm pretty sure we win this. It's like Sweeper, right? It's like Sweeper or Bust. But I can't, I don't know. I mean, I guess I could play Kithian and keep up Indestructible there. But even if they sweep and I Kithian, I can't even lethal them. Because then I take them down to 1 and Eldest Reborn and Smokestack are going to crush me. Right? They're like Eldest Reborn out the Mere Battlesphere and I lose. So I can't even play around the Sweeper anyway. I might as well just like play out Spirit and hope they don't try to cycle to draw things. I'm pretty sure we win though. There's a lot of spells that get them out of it, but nah, I'm pretty sure we got it. Especially the Imposing Sovereign, man. Like I was really scared of Glorybringer, and then it's like, oh yeah, I just tapped. Well, I just tapped anyway. It's GG's. Why are we still here, broski? Why are we still here? Are they trying to chat to me? No. Fly Monk 3, 2, 1. Okay. Yep, you lose. I think if I chat to them, it'll just piss them off more. Well, this is a PC viewing, so I shouldn't say that. Come on, dude, for real, man. You, like, what the hell? Just scoop it up. Is this guy for real? Duh. Team Jaber at the top again. Newmont, Caleb D, Oracle. I played Oracle the other Yeah, the draft. I lost to him. It wasn't really that close. 2-1, but games he won weren't that good. Yeah, it's cute. It's not great. Seen better. So let's get the threats out first. And yeah, the Thalia's not great here, is it? It's got the potential to do like quite a lot of damage with the Banalish into the Thalia. Tithe? I don't know. Like, I could have Kitty and kept up Tithe there, but I think that's just such a conservative play. I'd rather establish like plenty of damage, like a genuine clock, in the form of a Dante Vanguard, rather than just like sitting back on a 2-2 and hoping the 2-2 goes the whole way. I'd rather like get there with a 3-1 and a 2-2. Dude, is this the same deck? Yeah, I'd rather try to get there with that and then try to like sit back on my Tithe once I've... You should never sit back on a Tithe, to be honest, but if you think about it holistically, rather than playing out, I'd rather play out all my damage and then like try to control the board rather than try to control the board like halfway through loading up the board. So are these the same card? No. So Blood Artist is slightly better. It's got 1 less power. It's not a rogue ally, but Zulaport is only creatures they control. That is... Oh, it's actually tempting to Banalish, to be very honest with you, because it's a good spell. But Mirror Crusade is just way too strong. If they're pathing like a, I don't know, something else, wouldn't do it. I'm also going to Thalia now. I know I don't get to have him, but the reality is that's a double striking creature. And I'm happy to trade a figure here for Zulaport Cutthroat, I think. I've got things I want to be doing anyway. Like I've got 2 3-drops in hand. The Zulaport, the fact that he's playing Blood Artist and Zulaport means to me that he's playing that deck. Yeah. There you go. Knew it. Mirror Crusade is going to be a nightmare for him. Okay, that's a good one. Is it non-token? Nope. Nope. Tokens count. This is brutality though, isn't it? Another one. So good. 4/4 double strike. And do I swing the 3/3? I think so. Happy to trade. Might hold off on the figure. I don't really want to trade a figure for the night now. And next turn, if we rip land, I can even swing and threaten pump. They're going to block. You're not going to block. You and I both know you're not going to block. Oh, it's 11 exactly. But you can just... That's actually really brutal for them. Maybe I should just swing a figure. Maybe it's free damage because they have to block the 3/3. I didn't think about that. Yeah, my logic was next turn I'm going to be lethaling anyway, so I don't need to load the board with Ren, which means I should... okay, dismember on that guy. Fair enough. Yeah, that's pretty good. Glad I didn't do it now. See, these dudes, man, they've got very little board presence, but once you get a small amount of board presence, it kind of goes a long way. I mean, that's some serious life gain, right? Or like life manipulation. It's not free though. That other skull is good. I wonder what you take here. Probably Ren Wingman. Oh, maybe. Yeah, Conclave's lethal, right? You need to take Conclave because that guy's pro black. So assuming there's no spot removal, I just Conclave the Knight and swing lethal. So you have to take the Conclave. I'm pretty happy to play Ren Wingman here. It's a flyer. And it also like taxes them on their very important turn. This turn they have to find something. So happy to play Ren Wingman. Swing, they jump with the Knight. They jump with the Knight and now they're taxed on the turn that really counts. And we even get a little cheeky flyer. Alright. To get that extra bit of lethal. Because now the Mirror Crusader is not lethal anymore. And I think if I swing Figure, it's actually not lethal. Because they can block and then they get more triggers to gain life. So I just swing those two, keep up path. Anyway, I had the game. That's really interesting that we played the same deck twice. Against the same deck twice. You always play with the same deck twice. Unless you're crazy. Oh, those are pretty crazy things. Oh man, that's really far back. Done crazy things like drink a beer. No, that's good timing. Yeah, it's a keep. I've seen better hands, but it's a keep. I'm pretty excited to check out this Consul's Lieutenant. See just how good it is IRL. I think it's going to be the first strike's always one of those things where it's much better on the play. That's a good draw. So now I'm probably hoping to draw like 3 lands and then no more lands for the rest of the game. Yeah. This guy seems good. Ah man, they keep hitting those blood artists, don't they? Maybe I should have traded there. Carrying Feet of Blood Artist is good. All they need is like a token generator. Or like a grave crawler or something. So I'm gonna swing first. The Carrying Feeder can't block. They might have spot removal. I was considering playing Silverblade Paladin. But just want to see what they do. hit Renown, I think we're pretty good. See what they've got. Thought you might have something. Yep. No worries. It's fine with me. I'm just going to play Silverblade now. Am I going to pair it? I think I am going to pair it. Because the Thalia's got first strike anyway. Am I going to pair it? Like I could pair it with a Flicker Wisp, but this is just a bit more damage. Especially damage it early. Get them on the blocks really early before they can start getting out of hand. I'm pretty okay with the Path to Exile there. It's like an early Path to Exile. If I was them, I would have Pathed. But it's a pretty early Path to Exile. So the land is like very, very relevant. Alright, this is what I want to do. Cast my spell. Force them to Root the Blood Artist. It'll slow them down a lot, I think. Then play Thalia. Pair. It's time for them to play Blood Artist and like play the token generator. And I'm running on board this way as well. So plus they're not going to rip another land because they drew Blood Artist for this turn. It's kind of time walks them quite a bit. Keep up Tithe. It's a lot of damage. I think that's game. Yeah, between Thalia and Tithe. This guy I don't like. It's perfectly fine. The stats and the ability is perfectly fine for the mana. It's just a bit high risk. It's high risk in two ways. One, it's very underpowered if you don't have it paired. And two, you can get done in like combat tricks really easily by them just, it's very easy for them to just spot remove this creature. And then suddenly you're like, your swing's really bad because you've lost your biggest attacker and your other guy just lost double strike. And suddenly it's like, oh, I wish I wasn't attacking. And like, it's so easy for them to do that, so many ways to get rid of it. I think I just play this. Yeah. And pair with the Flicker Wisp. Very nice. So now the Flicker Wisp has got double strike. And the Silverblade's untapped. Yeah, but now that I've got the huge amount of damage from the Silverblade, and I know I can... Well, I don't know that I can defend it. Tithe isn't... That could have a counterspell. But between Tithe and Thalia, I think it's very difficult for them to successfully spot remove the Silverblade there. And even then, if they're doing that, it's truth. They're certainly not adding to the board. And then my fly would take them down. So I think that was pretty much GG's. The stream is struggling to catch up. Gotta sort that out. I got the NBN coming though, guys. So if you're watching on YouTube, shouldn't be an issue. But I think one of the comments I got was that they wanted it in HD. Well, I got the NBN coming and I've upgraded my plan. Better upload times. So So I'm gonna start doing some recording in much better definition and with significantly like 5 times better upload speed. So very much looking forward to that. That's in June. I like this hand, plenty of 1-drops. Once again, I'd love to hit a... is that a knight? I actually think Venerable Knight's better than Kythian here. So that's why I'm playing Kythian first, because it's more likely the turn 1 guy will die early. So I like this because this guy's a knight. So we'll see where we go. But I may even be able to live the dream. Faithless Looting discard me a Battlesphere. Well, we've drawn very well. We've got a very aggressive hand. Sometimes there's nothing you can do against like a fast combo. But I don't know quite how fast the combos are in this format. Guess we'll find out. Pretty happy. I actually really like Vryn Wingmare here as well. These are both humans. Struth. I'm gonna go Vryn Wingmare because I don't want to just lose to like Electrolyze, which is in the format. Braid. Yeah. Let's see. I could have been tempted to go Thales Lieutenant there. Go Venerable Knight, Thales Lieutenant. But I think the tax is relevant. Okay, what are they keeping up? What are they keeping up? Maybe you cast a spell during an opponent's turn, put a +1 counter on him. Nah, that's decent. I like your chances of racing there. Dude, Thales Lieutenant here is pretty good. What's another 2-drop? If we drew like Thalia, Guardian of Thraben, off the top, I think that would be ideal. Spectral Sailor. I gotta admit, I was not expecting Spectral Sailor. I was like, they're playing blue-red spells. And there's a Vryn Wingmare out, and they've got 1 mana. What can they possibly have? So Thalia's Lieutenant and Spear is the same amount of damage. Spear's 1 extra. Spear's 1 extra. But Thalia's is extra in the long run. But I don't think we're even going to have a long run. Because either like we're going to get swept or we're not. So I'd rather keep the creature in hand. That was good. That was fast. Like, I could play Lightning Greaves. They had quite a lot of spot removal. But I just think like the last thing you want is to be playing Lightning Greaves and then run out of gas. Like Lightning Greaves seems decent in that game. But even in that game, it means I'm not casting a threat on turn 2. So you don't actually, like the haste doesn't give you that much extra damage. It's quite a lot of risk just to get Shroud. Because you're not faster. You're not necessarily slower, but you're not faster. I'm going to keep this only because one of the lines is Silent Clearing. Otherwise, it'd be a mull. Okay. Alright. I was on Faithless Looting near Battlesphere. So I assumed they were on some kind of combo or like late game control. But you know what a lot of players do, and I do this myself, and actually this is what I was talking about when I was talking about if you're crazy at the start of this game. You like almost draft like 2 decks, like you've been trying to draft like blue-red control, and then just get past a butt ton of I think we just pass a favor spell there, we lose our Dauntless Bodyguard. As long as we're keeping Swift Spirit Bay, then whatever. Yeah. Anyway, and then you just get past a bunch of aggro spells, and then suddenly you're like, oh, I can actually play blue-red aggro. And then you can, like, change it up post-boards. You play, like, control game 1, and then when you're on the play, you play aggro. And when you're on the draw, you go back to control. It's a really good technique. It's like all the cards are the same caliber, really, so it doesn't matter too much. Days, that's huge. So I was going to say, now we get to swing into this Swift Spear finally. Because we've got double strike and Desi's tapped out. Mind you, their days was about as good as our Tithe and the Frostodon. This is a pretty back and forth sort of game, isn't it? Interesting. So I'm going to play this one out. I think I'm just going to pass for now while they've got mana up, because they're playing obviously a fair amount of counters. Okay. So rather like play in their turn and force them to tap in their turn. There's another reason I really like this card. I actually think that is going to be a headache, so I'm going to pass it. Okay, accepts it. And now I'm going to do this. And I could have done it the other way around, but maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm just going to sacrifice. But I'm perfectly happy to put this guy on top. It's like not that good a top deck, to be honest with you. Like we're getting later into the game, top decking a 1-drop is like pretty this or that. Do I want to absent? Sure. It's like doing this also delays a real spell by a turn anyway. I guess I should have let them surveil first and then done it. Because now I'm giving them the option of dropping it. Alright. So what did they do? I can see. Yeah, they put it in the bin. So I shouldn't have given them that option. There you go. Get into the late game. I don't think we can really compete with, even if we drew gas there, obviously gas would be very nice, but I don't think we can really compete with Chemist's Insight. Don't have quite enough of a clock. We would have had to have drawn like a very good spell, like a Thalia's Lieutenant or something, you know, like a top tier, you know, one of the better spells in our decks. Because all these top tier spells, as all the high casting spells are just removal. So yeah, we needed like a Thalia's Lieutenant there or something. But okay, they could have Chemist's that turn at the end of the turn there, and they didn't. Which tells me either they're bad and they didn't realise they had it, or their hand is just very good. Now I'm really confused because they're playing Kuldoltha and Monastery Swift Spear. So they got Days, Monastery Swift Spear, Rampaging Ferocidon, and Skewer and Chemist's Sinister. I just like don't get this deck at all. Why would you miscalc that? Why wouldn't you just cycle it? I'm obviously not doing anything else. That's a weird miscalc, right? I think this guy's just not good. But this is game 3, so they've won their first 2 matches. So now I'm really confused. Why didn't they swing? Why would you not swing there? Like, I'm not going to double block, and even if I do, you kill them Vryn Wingmare, and you're not racing me. I'm really confused. Why would you miscalc? Why would you and what? Like Sinister Sabotage is not a tempo card. It's not a tempo card, you know? Why are they not attacking? Are they that scared of the 2/2? Dude, this Mishra's Factory has just gained me 6 life and is still around. I don't understand how we're not getting inundated with card advantage. They've got a Chemist's Insight, for Christ's sakes. Alright, now he's getting somewhere. I think he's just forgotten about his Insight, to be honest with you. Sacrifice, you guys. Get out mere Battlesphere. Far out. What are we at? 11 out of 12. So there's 4 lands left in our deck. Alright. I'm only doing this to see how good this player is. Because if they're smart, they'll fling a mirror at me with Pia Kieran Alar before blocks. Yeah. So what happened there was, they're pinging me. What happened there was, I could have blocked this guy. 9. Oh my god, I could have pumped with Mishra's Factory as well. I lose either way, I mean, let's be real. But that was like pretty monstrous from them, right? Like, why didn't they just kill the Mishras before blocks? Because I could have blocked this guy. And why ping me and then ping the Mishras? Because I got +1/+1 it. Just trying to work out if I would have survived. No, because I can't make the Kithkin an 8/8 straight away. Because I need to level up. But it's a good top deck though, wasn't it? Out of all the top decks, that was a good one. Yeah, I think this guy's just not good. But, yeah, whatever. He's 2-0. Anyway, we're going into game 3. He's playing Monastery Swiftspear and Mere Battlesphere in the same deck. And all I can do is do what I'm doing. There's not much that deviates. Sounds okay. Pretty similar to the other hands that I've had that have won. I've had 2 mana, a 1-drop, a 2-drop, and I really want to hit my 3rd land. And I've never really hit my 3rd land. So now if I can hit my 3rd land and Vryn, I think we're very, very good, because they've got a lot of spells. 3rd land. Negatory. Let's play this one. Still quite a bit of damage. Asking the right questions. I'm liking how this is going. There's a lot that can go wrong. There's that 4 mana sweeper thing. That won't be fast enough actually. Let's go. There's no difference. So if I play the knight, I could play the knight to like pump the Adelaide's Lieutenant, but there's no real difference in the speed of the deck. Okay. Yeah, that's why I really wanted the Vryn Wingmare over the Thales Lieutenant in the last turn. It's like, it's the same clock. It is more damage to do Thales, but it's the same clock anyway. And it just like taxes them twice over. It's a massive headache for them. So I'm not F6ing here because there's a Dante Vanguard. I'm expecting something because this is lethal. So I don't have 3 mana to do the Kithian thing. Status shock goes there. Fair enough. Let's play this thing. It's just some other dumb idiot. Three lanes would be ideal. Abbot of Carol keeps good. I like Abbot. Island. Yeah, he hits his land drop. 2 mana, hit your land drop, and you got some dumb idiot 2-1. It's good. Well, that's lethal. But if they have any sort of response, I'm just going to play it safe. If they have any sort of response, it's like pretty bad, right? I don't want to really be putting the Abbot on top and then they just like have a bounce spell or something, or a flash like that spectral guy. I suppose I should have played the 2/1/1s instead of playing the 2 mana guy. Yeah, there you go. That's the guy I was afraid of. You can pay 4. And you can come out. Keeping that pressure on. God, you look at the mana difference. They've got 4 extra mana than us. That's not going to do it for them. That deals damage to them as well. Yeah, that's not going to do it. And now there's no risk in me unexpectedly absenting, right? Because it's just a non-ETB creature. So it just slows them down. I mean, what are they? They can counter it, and then we're still swinging lethal. So it's going to be tough for them to counter it. Yeah, they have to counter it and have like a bolt for the knight. So they have to like block the Vanguard, bolt the knight. I pay 4 life. I keep my Vanguard. I don't know. They don't have much. In fact, I'm going to call it right there. That's trophy time. That's trophy time. Yep. My back, baby. Oh, feels good. Feels good to get my first trophy in a while. I had like 1,200 points after all these cubes. And I spent them all on losing to Lewis in Modern. Legit, man. I spent them all. Nice to be a winner again, finally.